Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Tales of Miraleth Dungeons and Dragons. I will turn it over now to... Cray for the recap.
Yeah, sorry, I was typing. Hello, everybody. Is this everybody we have here right now?
This group isn't as big as the others. We're only missing one person.
Are we? So I only see 4 people in game. Oh yeah, that's right, one's the DM. No, we're missing 2, aren't we? No, we're missing one. You're right. Okay.
Which one?
My brain face.
I don't know what happened to Gretel. He was here earlier, but
Anywho.
he left.
Hello, everybody. I am Gold King, aka the Fox Bard, aka Cray in this rendition of Dungeons and Dragons, 5th edition. Last week, or 2 weeks ago to be more precise, we had gone to a city known as Brightwall. A city which holds back the darkness from the civilized world of Fortitude. When going into these sewers, we had sought to seek out some slimes that were corrupted with darkness, which had made them, I believe, black puddings, more specifically. When we had gone down into the sewers of Brightwell, we had found that there had been one that had been attacked with a very, very strange spell that was able to freeze it multiple times until killing it. Brisford, of course, was very impressed with this and is very much likely to seek the source of this mysterious yet wonderful magic. However, the party, at this point, is returning from their battles with the slimes. And I believe they were debating as if they wanted to continue investigation and clearing out more sections, or if they wanted to go back and receive their payment for a job well done. That's honestly it.
One would say they're one and the same, regardless. It's just where to go from here is the thing.
Yeah, it's that was about it. So we are gonna go try and gather our reward.
Da 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 da.
Coins in the bank.
Also, I think we were plotting on potentially delving a little bit further in with more pay.
Yes. Each section, or you get 100 coins per kill, and you can take another section of the sewers, probably. However,
100 coins, which coin?
gold.
Okay. You could give us like 100 silver and be like, ha.
No, you've killed the black pudding. They're not going to shortchange you.
Because who knows what terrible things might happen to people who shortchange people who can kill black puddings.
And, well, I mean, if you didn't make it back, well, that's a tidy 100 gold. That's a tidy 100 gold that you get to keep.
Ah, yes, human lives. Definitely worth 100 gold.
I mean, you're adventurers. You're made of sturdier. You're made of sturdier stuff than that.
Anywho, what are we doing? I say
I
addressing the
believe-
party rather than the DM.
And we'll be like, well, I'd prefer we not leave whatever the hell is down there to, wreak havoc later on. But I also see no reason why we shouldn't be getting paid for it either.
Yeah, let's go ahead and go get paid, and we might pick up another section.
Very well, lead on.
Heading back to the headquarters that you had first reported in, the bear is still there. However, he seems more animated than beforehand, as he's reviewing what seems to be a small series of reports. And doesn't pay you any mind as you step inside. Ah, yes, you lot. You're one of those teams I hired, yes? So then, let's have it. Your report.
There were 2 or 3.
There was two that one of them split into three. I mean, one of them is split into two, so there was three.
All right, that's what I'll say. Yes, we had 3 that we killed.
Alright then. 3 black puddings. And they were in that direction. And they were in your
Yes.
area, so we'll mark that as contamination cleanse. He'll mark something. He'll put a tack on the map section that you'd cleared. Who'd like to roll perception?
I can. I'm perceptive.
By all means, perceive.
Perceive.
Can other people roll perception if they want?
Of course. Anyone who wishes, who is present anyway.
Yeah, except for Graham, because he's not present.
Nope, he did not enter.
Got a 15.
Lemon?
You said perception, right?
Yes, I
Yes.
said perception.
Oh, that's an
Oh,
natural 20.
so it is. Wristform, you see nothing. Cray, you see a map of what seems to be the sewer system with multicolored tack. Element, you're perhaps you got a better look at it. You see what Cray sees and a bit more, because it seems that these different colored tacks have different meanings. The one you just cleared out was marked with red. There is also blue and green tacks. The green seems to be here and far between. Blue tacks are quite rare, and red tacks are very prevalent.
What was green again? Sorry.
The guard captain seems to have a map of the sewer systems that are divided into sections, and upon getting your report, he marked the area with a red tack.
Mm-hmm.
There are blue tacks that are very, very few in number, and green tacks, which are more towards one side of the sewer, probably where they started this.
There's also blue text.
Yeah, I heard. I just wanted to know about the green text. I was putting down notes.
You can ask him.
Hey, what are these color text that you marked the map for? If you don't mind me asking.
These are to designate current findings. Green tacks are, we found nothing. Red tacks are, we found something and we've killed it. It has then ran away. Because I'm assuming, since you killed black puddings, they were the usual sort. Something escaped from them and ran away, yes?
The answer is yes!
That is correct.
Right. And red tack it is. We have cleansed this area after finding something we didn't like. Blue tacks are another team that encountered them and ran away. basically a confirmed hot zone that we'll have to deal with.
I see.
Not everyone is equally good at killing, let's say.
Yeah, I can see that.
Anyway, it's 3 black puddings, so that'll be 300 gold. And I noticed your mithril's a bit unwell, let's say.
Yeah, it's worse. It is definitely worse for wear.
Well, perk of the job, we can get that set for you, but it's not going to be very soon.
How long will it take?
Well, we'll need to take off the damage pit, or we'll need to take off the damage bits, take your measurements again, and by the looks of it, some pieces may need to be recast. So
I should have been more
the shortest wait you're looking at is a day, at least. But you won't have to pay for it.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, I told you. Report damages to your gear, and we'll take care of it. Of course, because you're fighting things that eat everyone's equipment. This kind of insurance is what we should be offering.
All right, thank you. And where do I report my damaged equipment?
You've got a armory down the street, marked with a giant shield. Shouldn't be able to miss it.
All right.
Just take this, and he'll take out what seems to be an empty document, and starts ticking off some checkboxes, writing something at the bottom before rolling it up and handing it over to you. And that should sort you. Anything else? Swords? He looks over the group, not noticing any other damages. Anything to... No?
Not really. There were still some in there that were frozen and dying, but we didn't technically kill them. Somebody else had apparently come in.
Another of that. That's weird. That's weird.
Yeah, we found it. When we got to our location, we found a slime frozen on the ceiling, and it was
ceiling. That's new. Did you see anything? Did you get any culprit at all?
Well, we found this down there, and I will hold up lava lamp.
Correct, yeah, lava lamp.
That was his name.
But he's mine now.
You see the bear reaching for a hammer as you produce lava lamp.
He's mine, and I will hold him protectively close to me.
Upon seeing this, he's like raising an eyebrow and then noticing that while you're holding him, you are not in fact melting yet. And then, well, probably because he's been dealing with black puddings, probably for a few days now, he likely thought it was one.
Yeah, that's not a black pudding. That's not a black pudding. It seems to be just a slime.
You know what? Yeah, it's not. First of all, it's green. So, alright. I guess it's not unusual for an adventure to be eccentric.
Indeed, but that's the only delay we have. Was there any adventurer that had a slime as a pet or something? That came in?
Mm, no.
Hmm.
Haven't heard about a missing slime yet, but supposedly adventurers have all kinds of crazy things as their pets. Like a giant beetle.
You're not wrong. Our
What
cat.
might have been a gargoyle. Couldn't tell you, since it just didn't move. But he was very insistent it was a gargoyle.
Eh,
Carried it around in a wagon.
interesting.
Like, I'm pretty sure it's just a statue, mate. Really, really sure it's just a statue. Way. Yeah. Weird. Plenty of weird folks.
Hmm. Well, thank you so much for the directions towards the armory. I'll be sure to get there myself.
Hold on.
Hmm.
Here's 300 coins. Split it between the lot of you.
Hmm.
Risforn will accept it.
Yeah.
Alright, so that is 50% to me for being captain, and then I'll split the rest for the rest of you, right? He's got a big grin on his face, for the record.
I don't mind, but I don't think our Graham is gonna accept those conditions.
I require no.
Risford is
Money.
going to count it out and give 60 to each person. Either way.
If he tries to pay Cray, Cray will reject payment.
Well, Risfarn will shrug and keep it. I guess I'll put it towards the airship. We could probably use some new riggings and such by this point.
Hmm.
Fair enough.
So that's 60 gold, right?
60 gold to each, yeah.
And I'm gonna just assume someone gives Graham his share.
Yeah, when we come out, I was going to do so.
Alright.
So, is there another section you'd like us to clear?
I mean, if you can take another section, by all means, but it seems like he's gonna turn in his armor for a while. And I mean, if you're fine going without him, you can try another section. Might be more dangerous, might be a dud.
Well, we will go ahead and take our leave for now and come back when his armor's repaired.
Also,
then.
out of character, don't we have someone who can use mend?
Yeah,
I can, but it still doesn't exactly... I can use mending. I just, Mending only goes so far.
yes, and
Yeah.
that is mithril, not your ordinary, plain, mundane materials.
Oh, mending only, basically with the armor being dissolved and melted away, mending would not be able to help. Mending can put stuff back together, but all of the material has to stay there. So technically, I could use mending to at least make it whole again, but the area where it had been melted away would be visibly thinner.
Could you get some could you get some like a mithril ingot and then mend it like with that? Because that would be far quicker than having it recast.
Not really.
I would
The
think-
original materials.
I would
Yeah.
think that would require some precision. That only a blacksmith can do. So I may as well just go to a blacksmith. But if that's the case,
Either way, while it takes time, it's still free. We're not paying for those repairs. Otherwise, we'd have to go and buy the mithril ingot and stuff.
Indeed. Talking about buying something, I remember, Grandma, remember you telling me about a weapon that has a better reach than the spears I use last week?
Oh yeah.
Glaive.
Glaive.
Could I get you, those who entered, to roll a quick insight check? As something might have occurred to you in hindsight.
Whoa. Another 20.
Element just popped
Yeah,
off.
no, yeah. Yeah, you're doing great today, Element. Wrist form?
Sorry. Got distracted by my roommate. What's up?
Insight check? There's something you might have noticed.
Bloop.
Alright, all of you. You know, when you talked about that magic incident, he really didn't seem that surprised, actually. Like, it seems like the guard captain has been hearing other things about this strange magic. And there was that new stack of reports that seemed to have his interest.
All right, Dusty. I will take the bait. So, you didn't seem very surprised by the magic that we described. You know where it's coming from?
Not yet. That's why I asked you if you had any idea about what the source was, because this doesn't feel normal. Now, you said it was frozen, right?
Yes. Risforn will pull out his notes. So I jotted it all down right here, you see, and this is basically how I perceive it to have actually performed and actually achieved its
Somebody
goals.
stop him.
And so I really think that I can reproduce this. Some say that it's kind of an evilish spell. And so
Enemy is going to approach Richmond and cover his mouth.
And so, you know, we're just gonna go ahead and try and
I'm not a mage. I don't care. However, from eyewitness reports, there was another similar style spell that was a fireball that only exploded the pudding, despite that pudding having supposedly engulfed another party member.
But I thought you wanted to know about it, and so I was trying to explain it to you, and, you know, I just wanted to try.
I'm not gonna understand. I'm a mage.
Okay. I understand, but if you need to know any more, I do read the Ministry of Magic, and I can definitely assist with that.
Fine. Eat.
Ford, come on.
Oh my god. Are all mages this chatty?
Only when you get him talking about magic.
Anyway.
You do have influence already.
Oh boy. Alright, let's see it.
Why?
I will accept. Alright, so listen. There have been other instances of the spell, and we don't quite understand their working, but supposedly, in every instance, a spell has been fired from somewhere they weren't paying attention, hit the pudding, and despite what seems to have been intended as an AoE, It hurt nothing except the pudding. Not even the stonework.
What does the word AOE mean?
Area of effect. Such as a fireball is an AoE. A firebolt is not. Because a fireball explodes and hits everything around the target. A firebolt hits the target only.
Strange shortcuts you people take with your words.
We got things to do and places to be.
And yet you've wasted more time explaining these things.
Now you can use that shortcut in the future. Because you've been educated.
And certainly I'll have to educate those who aren't educated, as usual.
Ain't that just the way of it? Hello?
Fredo,
Red! Hello?
I might have missed it, but did you actually do that influence or no?
He was waiting for you to start gabbing again.
Oh, no, we're good.
Then soon. But imagine, for instance, someone throws a fireball in a crowd. Only the intended target gets blasted. Somehow. Blame that shit to me. Alright, Paladin, release it.
The fireball does not actually target only the one person unless the mage is actually trained in evocation.
He reaches under his desk and pulls out a just chunk of tuna, about half the size of Firstform's head, and shoves it through the bars, just stuffing his mouth. And then some.
Did Risforn just get muzzled?
No. He got food. Now,
He
how
got
fresh is
forcefully
this?
silenced by it is uncooked, but very, very fresh.
He's okay with this. Richforn, he kind of lets out a small snort, and then shrugs and just kind of walks out of the building. He tosses Graham the other 60 gold.
Graham will be like, what happened?
We're getting paid, so you get 60 gold also.
I think it was
Risfarn just kind of pulls out the tuna. After he takes a bite, holding the extra tuna in his hands, kind of munching on it and just walking along.
Risform has been pacified with fish.
Edeming is behind them.
Wait, all right then. See you later then, I guess.
Thank you so much for the help. We'll be back on shore.
All right. All right. So, who's going where now? As you're all leaving the building.
I follow the party.
I'm heading towards where the guard told me to go for the armory.
there is a large building with a giant shield sign above the door. This must be the place.
Graham is confused about what, he's like. So what are we doing?
So you see, we're gonna go ahead and head off and wrestle a little bit, recuperate. He's gotta get his armor fixed.
I gotta
Yeah.
I gotta go get my armor fixed. This is beyond the capability of mending to fix. So I need to go to an actual armory.
Cray stares blankly.
I'm also going to buy a weapon with better reach. I don't want my armor to get damaged again like that.
Fair enough.
Don't you have a spear?
Yeah, yes I do, but
Spears don't have reach, my friend.
yes,
Unless
Really?
you throw them.
I thought spears had reach.
They're short spears. It's not a long spear. It's a short spear.
Okay, so if you get a long spear, you have reach.
yes, which is what a glaive is.
A glaive is more like a very short sword, and a spear had a baby.
I like that description.
It's like instead of a spear tip, it is a sword tip. It's like a short sword, but they asked me how much handle I wanted, and I said yes.
I mean, even a short sword is longer than a glaive's blade, but it's definitely a lot more than just like a spearhead.
I mean, you could probably have a glaive that has a tip that's about the size of a short sword. Hell, you could probably have a glaive that has a tip that's the size of a long sword.
I know that like historically there are. I think there's a the Japanese one. What the heck is it called? I think like the
The glaive?
no, it's a I think it's called the nigiri is what it's called.
Cool.
I do believe.
Cool.
Cray stares blankly.
Yes. Anyway, at the armor shop, it's actually quite busy as there is a series of loud clanging from inside and a bunch of people, both guards and probably other adventurers, milling around, seemingly waiting for their equipment to be done.
For the
At the
record,
counter, yes.
real quick, Risforn will have gone back to the airship instead of going to the armory. He's got no reason to be there. And he's going to be starting to study the notes he took.
Graham would also probably head back to the airship because he has nothing better to do at the moment.
Well, I guess unless Cray and Euphoria accompany, I guess I'm going to the armory alone.
Cray will accompany you.
What about Euphoria?
I'll follow as well. Might as well keep you so funny.
Alright, sounds good.
Actually,
Right.
This is considered a major city. Would they have like plus +1 armors?
You mean magical armors? Because
Yeah.
apparently masterwork isn't a thing in
Yes.
this edition. They might.
Alright, never mind.
+1
Graham will
is
go to the
magical.
armory. Yes.
Yep.
Okay, could you describe the scenery again?
There is a loud set of clanging, and the building itself feels hot. Probably from all the smelting going on in just the other room. And there is a large number of people milling in what seems to be the lobby. Either guards or probably the other adventurer teams who had unfortunate incidents with their equipment and the puddings. Some here to pick up their stuff today. Others probably waiting to hand it over. As you see, one person in particular, a stout-looking dwarf, who in his hands is holding what may have been once a very nice claymore, which is now about 5 inches of metal.
Enemy is going to scratch one of his cheeks. This is packed. I don't with this many customers. I don't think my armor will get back in a day.
The line is mercifully short, as it doesn't take long for people to hand over the scroll and their equipment before being given a paper in return.
How about the line to
either
buy
leave
shit?
it or wait. To buy? Not much of a line. People can usually just tell what they want, get handed something, and pay. Unless it's armor, they'll need some fitting for that.
Enemy is going towards the line for the repairs.
All right. It only takes you about 3 minutes before you're at the
3
front.
hours later.
No. I said 3 minutes.
3 minutes later.
Anyways, Graham wishes to purchase some a +1 mithril breastplate.
He's done right. Well, I may have to roll to see if you can get that, because, as you may have expected, there's a lot of adventuring parties here right now, especially for this mission. They might have had similar ideas.
But do they have Graham's? Do they have the ungodly amount of money Graham does?
Except you gotta remember that magic armor and other such equipment is technically very rare.
But if there was a place to find it, it would be in the city, because this is a military powerhouse.
Yeah?
Unexpected for the best things to find their way here, unless crafted by a genius in another city.
Also, it would also only be a +1. I'm not looking for some +5 craziness or
That's
whatever.
still very rare. It's still very rare in this world to have magic anything. Technically, for balance, we shouldn't even get that stuff until we're... well, we could probably have 1 magic item each at this level. Just keep that in mind for balancing the way that 5th edition is balanced. Dusty.
I got 650 platinum pieces I need to throw at something. It might as well be armor. But yes, I can roll to see if I find it.
Not to mention,
Also,
if they were shipping this stuff here and it's a military powerhouse, trying to actually get it for some random adventurer, gonna be even more difficult, considering, they kind of need those for the soldiers.
Also, I have eyes that let me see where
back a
magic
moment.
shit is, so I could just be like, "Hey, what's that in the back of your warehouse? I want that."
Enough. Ah, I see.
I don't find it.
Well, I was going to say there is a small chance you could get it, but a 9 out of 100 is not very high. How you find it, but it seems to be on rather high-ranking individuals in the military. Well, shit.
I kind of wanted to up my AC a little bit because 17 is not a lot.
There may be alternatives. What is your current gear?
A mithril breastplate and a sword that I don't have to do anything with because it's basically it just exists and it's +1 already, and I gave my +1 sword to Element.
You can have it back if you want.
I don't really need it because the sword I summon is a +1 as well,
Oh, okay.
and it can be literally anything I want it to be.
Well, if you consult a shopkeeper, they'll put their hands together, look you up and down, and say, "Have you considered a shield?"
I can't use a shield because of casting and whatnot.
Right, mage type. Don't see a lot of mages going around swinging swords. Sorry, I thought you were something a little different. Just like
No,
a short little fighter, maybe. Just like a
that is incorrect, sir.
Snowy whispers in your ear. Kill him.
Grandma's gonna look at Snow. He's like, "Are you sure you're not evil?"
Are you saying that out loud?
More evil than you are.
He's gonna think it to Snowy.
No more evil than you are. I'm just a little bit more expressive, that's all.
Graham's gonna narrow his eyes a little bit at Snowy. He's wondering if he's gonna have to like fight Snowy into submission.
I
and
mean,
then remembers that he got cut in half and is like, probably not the time.
but also, after that first battle, Snowy became a lot more talkative.
He did.
Huh. How about that?
That may not be a good thing.
Like to learn how to use a shield? Or I don't know.
I have to kind of have a hand free to cast magic, so I can't hold a shield and my sword at the same time.
Right then, perhaps make a Christmas list and maybe Old Saint, whoever the fuck, maybe the Christmas Lich will bless you with a ring.
The Christmas Lich.
Oh, I also forgot that Graham had like a brooch of shielding or something like that.
Ah, that could be helpful.
It is, because I... Anyways. Graham is disappointed and leaves.
Done.
Just a reminder, I made an in-character haul today called the Joe. That's supposed to be Christmas.
Oh. Very nice.
It's a celebration of the Gaian people and the people of Fortitude for their unification to actually, cooperate and live in peace.
Very nice.
Do
Very
they
nice.
do they live in peace? Because it kind of seems like they like they live under a what do you call it, a lich.
Health is undetermined and unproven, quote unquote.
I don't know, that crown seemed like a phylactery to me.
I mean, you never know when it
Magnus
comes to
the
Gaian beings. They always
Mag-
get up to all sorts of shenanigans they might have a hand in.
Well, Magnus the one that convinced you of that.
Does it make it not valid?
True enough.
Who are you telling this to? Or are you talking out of character?
I'm talking about
Yeah, I was
character.
talking out of character.
Way. I guess back to elements. Would you have your mithril off already?
Yes.
Very
Cray
good.
stands beside him.
Yep, my mithril armor is off, and I'm just in my regular clothes.
So what conclusions
Behind-
have you come to?
Sorry, say that again?
What conclusions have you come to?
What do you mean?
Last time we spoke, you were learning things about justice. And during the trial, you had decided to ask your own questions. We've not spoken since then. What are your conclusions as to your studies and questions?
I'm not sure if I'm ready to answer that question, if I be honest.
We are all always still learning. Even I am at times.
Great fun! Right, Boo?
That is true. I think I shall give you an answer to that soon.
He bows his head.
And Elamine bows back. I suppose now I'm facing the counter.
If you are, you are.
So
Dusty.
Yeah. For some reason, I thought your conversation was going to continue
yeah. Oh no.
with prodding from Cray. But, alright. You're at the front of the line, and there is unsurprisingly, a dwarf on the other side who looks up at you and then spots your gear and finally seems a little more interested, thinking, alright. Something not the usual steel. Alright, I see why you'd take your time with this, getting it replaced and whatnot. Alright. Paper.
And then he hands over the paper.
Yep, this is you. Alright then. You haven't had your measurements, or do you want us to eyeball it from the pieces?
I don't mind being measured again.
Alright, back room. Hope you don't mind the heat. We've been busy. Haven't really had time to cool the forges exactly.
I'll be fine.
Alright. And he will take you to he will get someone to take you to the side, and
Cray places a hand on Element's shoulder.
Elamine looks back.
Are you sure you'll be fine?
Elamine nods.
You yourself, I believe, stated that there was a issue with yourself and the heat.
Yeah, I thought about that, but it's less the heat and more the sight of fire. As long as I don't see fire, I'll be fine. Although I do need to try and get myself acclimated to it again. I can't keep running away from it.
He gives a nod again, and then releases your shoulder. Very well.
Dusty?
Yes.
Influence.
Oh.
Looks like Graham will be
Graham.
getting his magic armor after all.
Oh, yay!
I don't think that's a yay.
I've accepted something like that before too.
Well, luckily I have I have magical eyesight.
Indeed, you do. So, with that in mind, this influence becomes possible. A back alley armorer, you do find something.
Graham is gonna stop for a moment and be like, "This is shady." But he, but he sees magic armor.
Yes,
What are you selling?
mythical looking set of blackish armor.
Graham's gonna be like, "What metal is this?" Because I'm pretty sure mithril is not black.
The shopkeep would look towards you and just shrug, say, "It's good stuff. And it's magic. You really need that much more."
Graham will gesture to his tiny ass body and be like, "Yeah, I can't lift so much. So weight is kind of an important factor here."
It'll auto adjust to you. Magic does that. Or magic equipment does that.
It adjusts its size, not its weight.
I mean, the weight is included with the size.
Is it?
It can be. It's
I
magic
mean-
after all.
You want this half plate or not?
Magic. Snort.
I think it's. Graham was looking for specifically a breastplate.
Keep in mind as well, fucking Miraleth has been stated to be a land of mystical and magical discovery. So even if it didn't before, it definitely could here.
True.
I mean, I guess I could like take some pieces off and give you the breastplate, but it's kind of a usually set with something.
It's kind of more of a let me take a look at it. Okay, I need to look at what the hell half plate is.
Okay.
It's a form of, I want to say, either medium or heavy armor.
I know that I meant like I need to look at the stats and see if it like will fuck my ability to stealth or something like that.
I will give you a disadvantage to stealth, yes.
That's why I went with the breastplate.
But keep in mind
Mithril.
that magic armor, a +1 is literally only going to add one more.
One more AC.
Yeah.
Ever
But it's also indestructible.
will you examine it closer?
Yes, Graham will examine it closer. Let me
do want to
roll Arcana, I'm assuming.
I do believe there's some modification you can put on armor, or there's some type of armor metal that allows you
Girl.
to still get full sneak bonuses and full plate and stuff like that.
That was almost a 2. I was scared for a moment.
Oof.
Is magic. This is indeed magic, but something seems off about this. This isn't iron or steel or orichalcum.
Unknown metal, you say?
Something's weird. This does also seem to have some anti-magic? Something to do with magic. You get the feeling that this could theoretically have some extra effect.
Graham will be like, how much?
Well, not many people come back here, but I see you've got discerning taste. If you could come to our shop and find the prized item, I don't suppose we could part with it for 800, perhaps?
What do I roll to see if that's actually a decent price?
I mean,
Insight?
I don't think you need to roll for that. You would instantly know that is cheap.
Okay.
That is dirt cheap.
Then yeah, Graham will take it.
Because, half plate by itself is 750.
Oh,
Any
okay,
kind
yeah,
of
no.
enchantment
Yeah, no.
on that is going to add thousands on top.
Oof.
Very good point. So, let's see. Platinum is 10 gold each, I do believe.
Yes.
All right.
He is happy to give it to you.
All right. Graham shall take the half plate. He's not gonna put it on right now, but he's definitely gonna take it.
Ah, thank you.
Oh, I can just feed my starving children at home.
and then Graham is like, after he leaves like earshot of the man, he's gonna be like, Snowy, find out where he lives.
And murder?
That depends if this armor does anything horrible to me.
And Snowy hops off and waits around the corner.
Murder.
But yes,
You may have the rabbit from Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
I don't remember that rabbit.
You don't? It happened to be Snow White. It happened. Little red eyes.
I remember that rabbit. And I haven't watched Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I just remember that scene because I've seen it.
It's just a rabbit. Look at the bones!
Have you not seen Monty Python?
Oh,
Holy Grail?
the killer. I have. I just don't remember that specific
It was the
part.
whole reason the holy hand grenade came into play.
Yes.
It's been a while. But yeah,
Even
Graham
has
will
been a while.
Graham will return to the ship and be like, "Hey, Risford, I need your help with something."
You will find Risforn in his quarters, papers and books strewn all over. You don't really see him at first because he's got a couple of them up a little higher and he's behind them. There's just a big pile of books and papers in front of him. He is very deep in studying.
Subtract 1 gold for all the paper he had to buy.
If paper cost a gold, no peasant would ever have paper.
Oh no! It costs
actually-
paper maybe, like very much maybe, a few copper pieces.
Actually, paper is rather expensive.
Oh, okay.
1 sheet of it is 2 silver pieces.
Oh shit!
I mean,
You
that's still
probably-
expensive, but it's not like 1 gold per sheet.
I mean, again, he said it was up for rather high, so I just imagined a stack of paper. So I'm like, okay, he spent like a gold's worth, assuming that each one is like worth a copper piece.
Most of it is
Okay.
all books. You know, the various books he's picked up, the giant tome, the giant encyclopedia tomes, all of those. He's got a lot of books. And they're all kind of just around.
Risform, the book collector.
Graham will be like, hey Risforn, I need your help to study this armor and make sure it's not going to kill me or do something horrible to me if I put this on.
Oh yeah, I've got a fine scroll of summoned chickens. Speaking of, Risforn just kind of holds out a piece of paper to Graham.
Like, what is this?
It's
Why are
the
you trying to
fine
hand this to me?
It's a fine scroll of summoned chickens. He clearly is very distracted. Yes, take this. Get back to your whatever. I got this.
Graham's gonna flick you in the nose.
Ow! Hey! What? Oh.
Hey.
What?
I need you to help me study this armor to make sure it's not gonna do something overly horrible whenever I put it on. Because I'm pretty sure this might be cursed.
Well, then why the hell do you have it?
Because it was very interesting and seems to be made of a metal that I've never seen or heard of.
Fine. Risforn will cast Identify on it. It's, yeah, that's definitely cursed. I would not put that on. And goes back to his studying.
What is the curse?
He's lost in his studying again.
Graham will flick you in the nose again.
Stop that, or I will throw lightning at you! What?
What does the curse do?
Something about making it's silence or something.
That's definitely not good.
Yeah, so what you're saying is I probably wouldn't be able to cast spells if I put this on.
Of course not.
Terrible, terrible thing this is.
Yes, now can I go back to my... I'm just right on the edge of this breakthrough. I think I've almost figured this out.
Oh, yeah, you're not looking very closely at it, are you, Risform?
Not really, but Identify
Alright.
the spell does reveal all of the properties of it.
Okay.
Technically, it also reveals history of the item and stuff. So if you have more that you'd like to share with me, you could do so in PM, but that's basically all Risforn's giving right now because he's, distracted.
Well, Graham's gonna go, he's gonna store it in his bag of holding. Just bloop. Like, alright.
You were carrying it around, right, Eisen? Or Graham?
Yes.
It is very light, actually.
That's good to know. But until Graham wasn't really satisfied with Risphlorn's answers, so he kind of has to. He's gonna kind of try again later, because the number he has dialed is not currently available.
Hey, Pack Magic doesn't really require you to do spell casting, does it?
Yes. Not my curse, but unless this thing's gonna like super amplify my curse to the point where I don't need spells, like I can't put on something that silences. That's basically like putting silence on myself.
Ah, okay.
Plus, you wouldn't be able to talk either.
Because that would literally cripple me.
Plus, you wouldn't be able to talk either. And Graham not talking is very bad indeed.
Yes, very much bad. Yes.
And that would just absolutely be just a terrible, terrible fate. Yes,
we do not want that to happen.
That would just be horrible to have happen. We cannot let it happen.
Graham's gonna spend some time studying this armor.
Yes.
Completely unrelated. What kind of roll would it take to force somebody into armor?
Completely unrelated, of course.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with this.
Probably several contested strength checks.
Now, also unrelated, how many dogs are on the ship right now that could possibly assist in holding somebody down while armor is put on them?
Putting armor on someone else is cumbersome. They might not do it correctly.
That's okay. We don't need it done correctly. As soon as we get one piece on, technically all the rest of the armor would probably just flow on itself and refuse to ever come off again because, curse.
Keep in mind that my ability to assassinate you in your sleep doesn't go away just because of the armor's ability to silence.
What are you talking about? Why are you talking about assassinating somebody?
In fact, it may make it even easier because Graham can't talk.
I am simply hypothesizing with the DM. That's all.
I'm also hypothesizing possible death for people who would do this to Graham.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That is very fair.
Why would anyone do this, Graham?
Oh boy, a game breaking.
All right.
And a moderate.
Oh boy, the people are getting into it.
Oh god, that is not good.
Too many words have been said.
That is definitely not good.
Let's see it. I can say no. I'm the DM.
Yeah, that's a really mean one. But it is up to you, Dusty. Depends on how evil you want to be.
You're a mean one, Mr. Cringe.
I'll accept the moderate.
You'll accept that one?
I'd also like to mention that the armor is currently in a bag of holding.
There's the game breaking.
Oh, all right.
All right, you're accepting it, or all right, you're denying it?
I'll accept it.
Oh no.
It can be resolved one way or another. Safinara, you are both helpful and mean.
I'm gonna get
I
some
see
popcorn.
Jaffer has taught you well.
Yeah,
Now,
I think Jaffers is the scarier of the two.
All right.
Jeffer's always a scary boy.
Jaffers, I believe, is like some kind of chaotic, like neutral god.
Everyone, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
I will state Jaffer has like literally almost gotten, I want to say, party members killed on 2 separate occasions.
Yes, one of them being Graham.
A few more than that.
I think Jaffer has almost killed me twice.
2 separate occasions in this game, at least. Anywho, Constitution. Yeet.
But to be fair, Jaffer also brought me back to life from killing me.
Cost your whistle, was it?
Yes, I killed you, but I made you better. We're good, right?
Alright, moving on. Graham.
Uh-huh.
Held by an unknown force, you notice a black gauntlet on your hand.
Held by an unknown force, huh?
Yes. The rest of the equipment seems to flow onto you.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't really feel it. Closing your hand, it doesn't feel like you're wearing much of anything, but it is there.
Oh my god, Izum is becoming
It doesn't
venom.
even feel it. It's like having a paper bag around your body. It might not even be a pound.
That's crazy.
What is this?
Graham
I
is
mean-
just venom.
You are now wearing the cursed armor, but it doesn't seem to have taken effect yet.
So did oh wait, Damn, I don't think I have a way to see invisible people. Damn it. I've been denied vengeance. Graham's gonna be like, if I ever find out who did this, a ghost is going to visit them in the night. And terrible things will ensue.
Didn't you snick Snowy on him?
Graham?
Hmm.
I would just like to point out the armor stuff was all from Safanara, and she plays in the Tuesday group. Might I advise you that you get 200 crowns per dollar that you donate to the channel?
I mean, I'm pretty sure I still got a whole bunch of those Z coin things left.
Coins, is this Dragon Ball Z?
Well, Z coins have been renamed to crowns, but probably. Go do exclamation point coins. Wolfam, I am more than happy to pit the various groups against each other. I'm the weapons dealer here.
He is.
So why did
You're
everybody else
missing
have
the
to
S
throw-
at the end.
So
Yeah.
why did everybody else have to throw a Constitution check?
For now, I'll keep mum about that one. And well, don't worry about it.
We should be very scared of that one.
Oh dear.
I have 3,000 coins. I'm coming for you, Safanara.
I forget if I had something that affected my saving throws.
Now, there will be a dog that comes into the office and says, Eagle here. Something about an angry rabbit. There's an eagle that wants to come on board. Something about an angry rabbit.
Yes, bring him on. I am never going to get to finish this research.
Your defense lawyer from before steps aboard and says,
Great. What happened this time?
well, there seems to have been a recent fraudulent transaction according to this. And he holds up Snowy, who seems twitchy at the moment. It's been it's been scratching onto pieces of paper that it demands retribution. I'm surprised how fluent it is. Honestly, that it's even writing at all. It's been guiding me here. Who owns this?
Oh,
Graham
that
would
would be
probably-
Graham. He is somewhere on the ship, I'm sure.
Yeah, Graham would have said, Snowy's return.
Pointing to one of the dogs. Go find the rabbit. Fetch him.
Graham will just come because he can sense what Snowy has returned, and probably was like, hey, come here. So Graham will just, arrive and be like, oh, has the armor taken effect yet?
Would have immediately.
Oh, it said an hour.
Well, it's probably been an hour by the time the legal eagle has got here.
Oh, well then, yes, I suppose so. Your armor's curse has taken effect, and you have all sounds coming from you have been muted. Ah, yes. Apparently your rabbit's furious and wants me to take action against a vendor you have had recent contact with.
Graham will nod in the affirmative.
All right. It also wanted me to give you this, and he produces a melon baller. Now, let's be rational and just take the appropriate legal actions.
Graham is gonna think to Snowy. He's like, "Did you get that seller's address?"
Snowy smiles. You're not sure how he's smiling, but it unsettles you. No.
Graham just needs the address to send the ghost to.
Oh yes, but it says held out on you. He only sold you a piece.
Well, Graham is going to, he can't really talk, so he's just gonna kind of sit there waiting for the legal eagle to, continue on.
Can Graham?
So I'm thinking we can hold him accountable for his actions, and hold on, I have a notepad here somewhere. Here. And he will hand you a notepad and pen. Here. After I learn what has happened exactly, we can take the appropriate measures to make sure you're compensated correctly.
Well, Graham will, write down that basically what happened, and that, the armor literally, against his will, attached itself to him.
Ah, see.
And that he can now not talk.
I was suspecting
and that
much.
one way or another, there will be retribution.
Let's get legal retribution done.
Do you need
Can't
me anymore?
really. No, I think we're
Okay,
good.
great. I'm gonna get back to my notes.
Right. So, I believe we have his address, and he seems to have closed his shop in quite a hurry, for one reason or another.
Graham will just kind of give him like a really you're wondering why the hell he closed his shop. Look,
I mean, there was only supposedly one cursed item inside it.
he's going to repeat the like. Is there
Motion
really a
back
question
to-
about?
Motion
there
back
re-
towards his writing. All right. Let's see if we can't work something out with him. Then yes.
Graham will just kind of shrug and re-point to there will be retribution one way or another.
Yes. Don't leave it to me. Please leave it to me. Way. Yeah, this way then. And the legal eagle will leave in a hurry.
Graham will follow, as I'm assuming that's what the legal eagle wants him to do.
And he'll notice how quiet you are. Like, not even your footsteps make any sound. Like, so he has to keep checking that you're actually there. Like, pausing to look back. It's like, oh, there you are. Right. This way. And he will take you to the housing of the halfling.
My hamster is getting antsy. If we be adventurers, let us
Oh, boy.
adventure.
More influence.
God damn it, Jaffer!
Ha! I mean, what an odd number. Well, I guess
this
I've
point,
accepted the
Risforn's-
other ones.
Risforn's in his quarters at this time, studying through his notes, trying to figure out how to work that spell. Possibly make it work on more than just slime or black puddings. Possibly whatever he thinks about targeting with it.
I think that's how it worked anyways. It literally just targeted the first thing that it hit.
Well, that's how the base spell was. He got it during activation. So the current target
My
was
hamster is getting
slimes.
antsy.
You'll have to find
Adventurers,
you'll have to
let
reverse
us
engineer it from
adventure.
there. Another influence, huh?
Wolfab, I'm gonna go ahead and deny that one because it would give advantage in sound-based stealth. That's just a given.
So a copper coin falls on Ristform's head.
Oh yeah, I was about to say that's 24 hours. Just for a day, copper coin. I like how Jaffer is literally just Chinese waterboarding Ristform right now.
No, he really is doing it. Another minute passes. A second coin falls on Ristform. A third minute passes. One more coin.
Where the hell
Out
are
of
these
nowhere.
coming from me?
Risfarn's gonna be rich with copper coins.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Fourth
add them
minute
all
passes.
to my
One more
inventory now, just to get that over with.
right.
However, I am going to find a bowl after about 10 minutes of it, and try and set that, tie it to the top of my head to at least collect them easier.
That's clever.
A coin falls in. It pings very loudly and bounces out. Oh, somehow this is worse, actually.
Okay, maybe a bucket instead. They muffle the sound a little bit.
Ah, good. Wood.
Stuff
Done.
the bucket full of cloth.
Oh god.
Great idea as well. So I'm gonna put some cloth
People
in
are-
there.
People are putting in more influence.
Oh no! Unless the right illegal's gonna have to fight the chat. I mean, I guess it's... Well, if you insist. Graham, as you're walking with the legal eagle, that shadowy armor shifts around you and Reds look like a mime now.
Okay, this is getting ridiculous.
You are full of rage but cannot scream.
Oh, it's fine. There better be some real there better be some real good retribution for that armor dealer, or he's gonna die silently in the night. No one will know, and no one will know. Graham starts looking for the nearest small animal.
They're snowy.
No, besides Snowy.
There are pigeons.
Digi,
He'll capture
Yes.
a pigeon.
would you be so kind as to send a message in the stream chat? The donation
Oh.
goal has been filled.
Well, it is time for the legal eagle to receive an upgrade then. It's Redux time.
Oh my god.
Right? Have I gotten
gonna-
previous donations?
I will
I don't
go
know if
through
you got
them
last
now, and well, it's kind of hard to remember which days we've actually run and what we haven't.
It's like 2 to 3 weeks ago. Probably the
I'll
last
just-
time you messaged Dusty.
I'll just give you the full amount here, and that should hopefully cover them.
Got it.
I will BRB. I have to use the bathroom quick.
You
I
have
shall be
captured a
listening.
pigeon. It
What?
wasn't hard. They seem to have been somewhat domesticated.
What?
Pigeon?
Well,
Where did a pigeon
Yeah.
come from? Did I miss something?
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
confused too.
Graham used his new powers of being completely silent to capture a pigeon.
Oh.
Ah, okay.
And the legal eagle is going to see Graham curse said pigeon, pull out black shadowy knife from the void of nowhere, slit the pigeon's throat, and then suddenly there's going to be a like chains wrapping around its body, and then a ghost appearing and then disappearing as it wanders off.
Is this some sort of black sacrament you just did? What the hell?
Oh,
I
Explain, baby.
have just bound this bird's soul to my service as a specter.
You're sending pigeon ghosts after this guy.
Oh well,
Yes.
see, yep. It's a full blown specter because it was a living thing before. So bad things are gonna happen to that man if there's not good retribution.
Hold on.
I don't.
The accursed
That's
specter
right.
can only be done on a humanoid.
Oh really?
Yes.
You'll have to kill a man to send a ghost after a man. Which
Hmm.
you might as well just kill him and make him a ghost at that point. Couldn't be much worse.
Wolfab, about what you just said. Because with the donation goal having been reached, a golden arrow flies from somewhere.
What the hell's going on?
I don't know, but it's absurd.
Yeah, the accursed specter is only a humanoid.
All right. Damn.
Fair enough.
Do.
Well, there's a golden arrow. Please proceed with whatever the hell that is.
That happens to strike the legal eagle in the shoulder. Ah!
Jeez.
However,
I'm
as
not
the arrow
see-
continues to sink inside of him,
I'm
it
not
does
seeing
not come
where it
out
says
the
it
other
has to be a
end.
humanoid.
I feel like Midnight is pulling some bullshit now.
And he seems, rather than pained, focused. Very focused.
Because I'm looking at the accursed specter in the fantasy ground things, and it just says it has to be a living
Starting at 6th level, you can curse the
My
soul of a
hamster is
person
getting
you
antsy.
slay,
If we be
temporarily
adventurers, let us
binding it to your
adventure.
service. When you slay a
wait.
humanoid.
Oh yeah, I see it now. Okay, I see it now. Damn. All right, so Graham doesn't do that then.
See.
Okay, so what happened to the legal eagle?
Apparently, he just got shot with a very special arrow, and he doesn't seem injured, but the arrow is gone. And he says, "One moment," and he'll ask Graham to stay outside.
Okay,
As
Graham
he
will look
steps
confused.
inside the house, and the house quakes as he roars, "Freeze, criminal!" And the halfling flies out the window due to apparently some form of sonic boom, screaming in terror.
Oh yeah.
As the legal eagle seems to apparently be filled with the spirit of justice.
Real quick, there is another problem with the accursed specter right now. It only obeys verbal commands.
Whoops.
I think Snowy can give verbal commands.
Snowy cannot talk.
Quickly.
I do believe Snowy can't. I could have sworn Snowy actually.
He whispers in your ear, but you're the only one that hears him.
Oh, okay. I thought he
It's
actually used
technically-
words
No.
at some points.
No, technically it's only mental communication. And even then it's typically more of a, with a familiar, it's more of a
Well, I know how it was typically
images
done,
and
but like,
such.
Oh, Snowy's a little different right now.
Oh yeah, but even still.
that's what I'm
Yes.
saying. Like, I could have sworn he actually like said something at like
It
one point.
it seems like it.
Okay.
But again, you are also the only one that seems to take notice of him, except for Euphoria at one point that seemed to understand something's not right with this rabbit.
All right.
And the legal eagle comes out. Is that an aura around him? Not important right now, I guess.
Did the legal-
And he commands the halfling, "Speak of your misdeeds." I sold him cursed, alright. I did it, I'm sorry. The halfling weeps under him. That's not all you did. You don't even know the full specs of this armor, do you? I don't! I was given to it by someone else, please! peek of the armor. It's like a third. It's not finished yet. I couldn't help it. I just took it. I really wanted the money, but everyone else knew. Everyone else knew it was cursed. I couldn't sell it to anyone. And then he came in looking for the good stuff. I thought I could make a little profit.
I'm enjoying this.
I mean, to be fair, Graham knew it was cursed. He just didn't expect it was going to be forcefully shoved on him.
Yeah. You also didn't know that it was the silent curse at first. You just knew it was a curse. Somebody was talking behind Dusty. I could hear it. Must be one of his family members.
Sorry, I was interrupted a little. But apparently, this is unfinished armor that he took from someone.
That doesn't help Graham any.
And what will you do? I don't know. Do you want a refund, perhaps? I can do you a refund.
Graham will nod yes.
All right, fine.
And then write on the papers for starters.
What more do you want? I'm just a shopkeeper. You're a criminal who has stolen what is not his. Stop yelling at me, please. I will not.
That moment when the DM breaks down yelling at themselves and just kind of, yeah, they're insane.
Yeah, no. He's filled with the spirit of justice, and justice doesn't have a volume control.
You know, all this going on, and the only thing I can think of is that while all of this is going on, enemy is still being measured.
Yeah, no, you are getting fitted, and you're getting a nice new set of mithril tomorrow, or perhaps the day after. Depends on how soon they get to it. But it should be fine. It's free.
I just imagine that the feeding is just taking a really long time, and that's why he's not here.
The halfling is cowering in the middle of the street before Graham saying, "What? What do you want? What can I give you? Just go away."
Isn't there a way to like remove curses?
As a matter of fact, Risform managed it once
Well, he didn't
by
really,
transferring it.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. He didn't really remove it; he just transferred.
And once upon a time, you did hear a rumor of someone who specialized in curses. That and, well, if there was a rogue, they would have loved this armor. But you are not a rogue.
If only Crag was still here. Although he was trying to be a mage too, so I guess it wouldn't have been good for him.
Anyway, Graham will be like, well, he can also pay to have this curse removed.
That's... He seems a little desperate. That's a lot of money. Hang on now, let's be reasonable. Plus, if I remember correctly, you need to finish the armor a little more, or else it's gonna poof.
It's gonna.
You might have noticed it's a little, wavy. he says, like, gesturing to his shadow. When you put it on, it's sort of ethereal, like completely weightless, noiseless too. It's like a rogue's ideal. It's not so bad. It's just not a fit for you. But
Graham is still gonna death stare this man.
yeah, what? Yeah. About that. You see, you just gotta take it to a smith that deals in magical things like that, and just get them to hammer in the appropriate metal, and it'll take. I think. Then you'll have any metal you want, orichalca, mithril, anything, adamantite.
And then, Graham will, be like, yeah, that doesn't solve the fact that I'm a mage and you stole my ability to do my job. Death stare intensifies.
Right, all right. Just give it a little time. There's someone who can finish it out there, probably.
Graham will also write, in a world where magic smiths are virtually non-existent?
Yes, I mean, there was the person who started making it. There's someone else.
Death stare intensifies even more.
God, stop!
Craig continues to stare blankly at Element as they're still standing in line.
Yes.
I think time is just frozen for us.
Yeah, we're just kind of standing there, occasionally checking our
Right.
wrists, then realizing that watches haven't been invented yet.
Sorry for leaving you T-posed.
T-pose.
I mean, Element is, he's getting measured. He's getting...
Yes, I know.
Do you want to... Just finish it. Just wait a little while. I'll go find them myself.
Oh yeah, just a reminder as well, Ristfarm,
Yes?
copper piece.
Oh, I'm aware.
In-
They're falling into a nice, quiet, cushioned bucket now. He has to empty it out every now and then because the clinking of them together gets a little annoying, but yeah.
Uh-oh. I heard influence.
Anyways, Graham will be like,
Major ethereal influence.
Graham will be like, okay, find me the other pieces. Or pay for the curse to be removed.
Fine. To Christ. Just give me a day. Just 5 hours. That's all I need.
Graham will plop Snowy on the head of this man and be like, if you don't come back in 5 hours, bad things will happen to you.
The legal eagle says, I shall observe this felon. You will not escape your punishment. But perhaps you can convince me to be merciful.
Graham will nod with basically like having to more or less needing to accept this.
The halfling weeps and scampers away, Snowy latched onto his collar with his teeth. And the eagle follows. Huh. So that's what a level 12 lawyer looks like.
Graham's still very annoyed by both his appearance and the fact that he's lost all of his spells. Basically, is going to return to the ship.
Now, Jaffer, why would you do that? Take that shit out of here. No, take that shit out. I've accepted enough influences today, thank you. I don't need you adding to that pile.
You're rejecting this?
This one I'm rejecting.
Okay.
What was it?
You shall never know.
World may never know.
Dusty, tell us.
Well, basically, Pram would have been louder than the legal eagle all times.
Oh,
Oh, no.
God.
That's worse.
I mean, especially since Pram is really good at hearing. Like, as a rabbit with excellent hearing.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, that would have been just terrible.
Get out of here, Jaffer.
I think my character has been crippled enough. I don't need my character possibly be like completely useless for the next several games.
Anyway, with that out of the way, back to Elliman, who has been fitted very, very well, and they have asked Prey if he's here for a new pole arm, a new pole, perhaps. What
He
what
shakes
what
his
does
head.
he use?
He uses a spear.
Has your spear been destroyed, perhaps?
Nope.
He didn't use it at
Can
all.
we help you in any way?
I do not believe you can, no.
Well, very well then. And they will hand Graham Elliman back a paper.
Element takes the paper. What is this? Is this the
This
receipt?
is your claim order.
Ah,
You can turn it in tomorrow and we will give you back your armor. That's proof that this is you. So someone else doesn't try to take your place.
excellent.
Anything else? New sword, maybe.
Actually, I do. I am wondering. Do you have glaives? A longer sphere than the one I have in hand.
Well, sure, we got glaives.
Do you think I could buy one?
I don't see why not. They're just normal steel, though.
That is fine. How much would it be for one?
Check. I believe the usual is a 20 gold.
I'll take
They're a
it.
bit heavy. You're going to need to hold it with both hands. That means no shields if you're going to use one.
That is fine by me. Thank you.
Right. How about it then?
Mm-hmm. Enemy has the dwarf the 20 gold.
It is a heavy piece of metal, but seems reliable. Anything else we can get for you?
No, I do believe that's it. Thank you. Thanks a lot for the service.
All right. Good day to you.
Good day.
Dangerous times, but not dangerous.
Indeed. All right, minus 20 gold, and now I have a glaive hand, right?
You have acquired a glaive.
All right, Elemi is going to beckon to Euphoria and Craig. I'm done here. If you guys have nothing to do, we should head back to the airship.
Agreed.
I agree as well. Felt like we were here for hours.
Somehow, yes, it does feel like that. Perhaps maybe it's just because this place is really hot due to the forging going on in the other room. You are grateful to leave. Ah, yes, that feels better.
So I suppose the three of us are heading back to the airship,
Mm-hmm.
oblivious to what happened to Graham.
Completely.
But
Returning to the ship itself is uneventful. You can all return safely enough, and things are basically as you've left them, except Graham is silent with a notepad and a pen, and Wristform is deeply focused on his studies with a bucket tied to his head.
Also, Graham looks like a mime and probably more pissed off than you've ever seen him before.
Also that. Yes, that.
I'm not sure I even want to know.
Element is not sure what to say.
He walks off to Wristfoin's office.
guess we missed quite an event, didn't we, Element?
Yes. What?
Oh, by the way,
happened?
Euphoria, add 60 gold to your inventory.
Oh,
Yeah, we got it from the thing we got last from the slimes we killed.
thank you.
So Brisforn is still in his office, still studying and trying to figure it all out. Has he figured it out yet, Dusty?
He feels like he's on the right track. But roll me Arcana.
Copper coin.
Pink.
Come on! Good numbers! Daddy needs a new spell. Not bad.
I heard Benny.
Yes, with another day, you can unravel that targeting thing. It takes work. It would take work, but you know you can do it. This spell work will not elude you.
I thought up a problem.
How is Wristform gonna sleep?
He might be too focused to consider that.
Actually, yeah.
That seems in line with wrist form.
That might give him exhaustion.
But he'll do it. Because he'll have succeeded. But yes. But he'll probably think it's worth it.
Oh, yes, of course.
Will wrist form work through the night?
Depends on if anybody stops him.
Gray brings tea.
Element is coming in as well.
Yeah, Risforn is completely absorbed in his work and doesn't really notice you guys unless you do something more major to get his attention.
Like placing a cup of tea down in front of you.
Yeah, that won't even be enough.
Look at it. Fascinating.
He's scribbling away on pieces of paper, jotting down notes, going between each book, flipping through them all. He doesn't even seem aware that you're all in the room with him at all.
This is Riz from his natural habitat, huh? How fascinating.
I haven't seen him this absorbed before.
Neither have I. That spell on the
Yes, now
ceiling
this is
of the-
really fascinating. If I were to take this and apply it over here, I could weave those two little bits of magic together. Hell yes, yes.
Enemy is going to call out Risfor's name. Risforn?
No, Risforn won't work. No, the proper word. No, that's not the proper spell word. No. Well, what would be the right word for this?
Risform?
No. That's not the right one. No.
Permafrost.
No, too simple. That doesn't work. Risford does not seem like he's actually hearing you. It's like he's thinking these are his own thoughts.
Absolute zero.
Now that's a flashy. Ooh, yes. I could call it that. But the spell word, the magic.
Risform, why is Graham a mime?
No, mimes won't. No, that has nothing to do with. Brain, work with me here.
A pinch of salt.
Salt. Yes, that might be the key. And he goes over to one of his pages and starts scribbling frantically.
This is actually fun.
Salt does make a lot of stuff better.
What can I do to get his actual attention, I wonder?
You could poke him. You haven't done nothing physical to him.
I fear he's gonna electrocute me if I do, but I guess it's worth a shot. Ellen pokes Risform.
Perhaps with something
Now,
other than your hand.
just to clarify, where?
His nose.
The snoot.
Exactly.
Risk 4 just dies instantly.
Oh my god, these rolls!
Oh Lord.
Now,
Element, lightning goes flying past your head. Well, actually, what is your dex bonus?
My dex bonus. Where do I check that?
On the main tab?
Oh,
your dex modifier is a +2.
+2.
In that case, that would actually hit.
You're saying because you cut him flat-footed?
No, because he doesn't have his armor.
Oh, that's true.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good. Low numbers. I don't know why I'm getting such low numbers, but at least I'm glad that the damage was low. So yeah, a small jolt of electricity comes flying at you, Element. What? Who? Oh, when did you guys get here?
We'll be here for the last 10 minutes.
Oh. Sorry about that, Element.
It's alright. I was expecting it.
Tink.
Risfrom, have you seen Graham lately at all?
Graham, who's that? Oh, right!
Why is he Risfrom, why is Graham a mine at the moment?
A mine?
You haven't seen him at all, have you?
I think he came in earlier?
Do you think you have 5 minutes to come with us to check this out? We just came back from the blacksmith and Graham was dressed all weirdly.
Oh,
and
yes! I did see him. He brought me some cursed armor that he wanted me to identify.
Well, that explains that, but why would if you're talking to a curse, why would he put it on?
The hell if I know? I told him not to. Wait, he put it on?
He seems to have some sort of armor on, and he looks like a mime.
Well, the armor definitely didn't look like anything like a mime.
Could you have 5 minutes to come with us to check this out? This is bizarre.
You're saying that to the guy with a bucket tied to his head that randomly makes a little tink sound every now and then?
Every minute on the minute.
Element is not bothered at all by that.
I think we see that every day.
He kind of leans his head down towards another bucket on the floor, and a bunch of coins slide out of it. Yeah, sure. With a longing gaze towards his research.
Were you cursed as well? What with all the coins around you?
I have no idea. I'm a little too preoccupied to look into it.
It was very interesting seeing you at Furry, if I be honest.
Do what?
Nothing. Let's just go.
Okay. Well, Risfarn will follow them to Graham.
Graham, where are you?
Graham is probably, just where he sleeps.
In his room.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Element is gonna take Risfarn towards Graham's room. Graham.
Graham seems, just generally just very angry. Like murderous foaming at the mouth angry.
So you open the door to us, right?
Meanwhile, the
He
rabbit
will.
on his shoulder. Yes, give in to your hate. Let it fuel your anger.
Another
And your
coin farm?
transfer.
Graham, what happened to you? We've been Element as with
Why
concern.
did you put on the armor?
Graham will right. I didn't put the armor on. It put itself on me.
Wait, what?
He'll just repoint to the line that he just wrote.
You can read, I assume, yes?
Yes, I guess I can, but the armor puts itself on you. I guess part of the course was it put itself on whoever has it first, or something. I don't know.
I doubt it because I bought it off of someone. I was planning on possibly removing the curse before putting it on.
Then it wasn't something like that.
And then I put it in my my bag of holding, and it somehow took itself out and attached itself to me against my will. And then this.
I was concerned when I was a bit concerned when I saw coins randomly appearing above wrist form, but this is on another level. There's something or someone must have somehow took the armor out of your bag of holdings and put it on you. Because this can't just happen at random.
Graham gestures to the magic coins bouncing into the bucket on Frisforn's head.
Yes, I know, but I imagine there has to be something that's causing this. Or you think this just happened by chance?
Graham will shrug. He's like, the person is apparently there's things and motions to make reparations, or if not, someone's going to die.
I have a suspicion.
Hmm?
Where
What is that?
Chandler?
Where? Actually, yes. Wait, I haven't seen that. What was he, a human? He was a human, right?
Oh, I'm sure one of the, I know one of the people here, either the second or third mate, they've got him.
Didn't he deal with abominable magic?
Let me take a look at this. So, does it look like the same handiwork?
It doesn't.
This doesn't...
Different. This is... It looks well done, but it looks like it was taken out of the forge before it even finished setting.
I'm not talking about the armor. I'm talking about the coin spell and whatever spell put the armor on Graham.
Coins are unknown. It just seems like something that started happening due to poor luck. Somehow. Maybe some idiot somewhere was like Chandler and just sent a spell off somewhere in this world. Someone else did Gregory.
This is getting out of hand. Now there's two of them.
I'm so glad that you remembered that we called it Gregory.
Oh no, I take notes.
Wait, who was Gregory?
Gregory is what we refer to the abomination the abomination of magic that Chandler practices.
Basically,
okay, I get
so,
it.
basically some mad scribblings that has no right to be called magic somehow working.
Okay, I get it. Gregory.
Okay, well, this has nothing to do with Chandler. Or
No.
that type. I have no idea what this is. At least the coins. That I don't know what's going on there. Now, for the armor, it just looks like it needs to be finished.
Graham will write that the guy who sold it to me is working on that with basically a heavy or else attached to that.
Okay, then what? Alabama, what do you want me to do about it?
No, I just wanted you to be aware of what's going on. You've been so absorbed on your research that you've neglected your surroundings.
Yes, but this research is very important.
Your crew is very important too.
The fox does raise a valid concern. Your awareness during such moments is dangerously low. It would be very easy to assassinate you in such a state.
Yeah, well, I'm sure Graham would be okay with that.
Graham will just kind of be like, eh.
I'm not okay with that.
Graham looks very non-committal about that assessment.
Element, you tried to get me thrown in prison forever.
That was not my intention.
But not killed.
That was never my intention. I simply wanted some answers, and it just seemed like that, like that moment would give me son. I apologize for that, though. I did put you in a dire situation back then.
Oh yes, very dire. But that's neither here nor there. Let's see what we can do about this armor. Brisforn's going to try and remove the curse. Oof.
You're looking at the armor?
Yeah.
This is... I mean, it looked like it was good work once upon a time, but you'd need blueprints to sort this out. Not to mention that this material looks like it was once there and is now absent. Like, somehow, it took its essence without the material.
I am confused.
Yeah, with a 13, you get confusion. And a vague sense.
I can't make heads or tails of this one. It's actually somewhat decently well done. We're gonna have to figure out a way to finish this, and I guess if the guy's working on it, we just have to wait.
I suppose so. Well, it's not that we could have been able to go to the sewers tomorrow anyway. I do need to get my new armor as well.
Yeah, Graham will write that. Yeah, I've lost the ability to cast most of my magics, so even with my curse, I'm gonna be virtually useless.
That is really not good. Thankfully, we do have some downtime since I do need to get my armor tomorrow. Hopefully, it's ready for tomorrow.
I think it's a good thing.
Hmm?
Being able to function without something you depend on solely will teach you new strengths.
Graham is gonna slap you.
He's going to dodge.
Okay, so what do I roll to slap him?
Let's see. I believe a D20 plus your dexterity plus your proficiency.
Which is improficient, probably.
Unless you're, yeah, I guess if you're not proficient with unarmed strikes.
I wonder if I no, because brass knuckles don't exist in this world.
No.
Damn. Actually, you know what? I know exactly what to do. Rabbit kick?
Ah, true.
I miss. Graham will be like, what kind of idiot are you?
Why the hostility? He actually made a very good suggestion.
Just
Throws lightning at the first
the
glance.
attack. Sidesteps the attack, squints at Graham.
Sorry, what were you gonna say, Euphoria?
Nothing.
Graham will be like, it's not about whether or not I can still do something, but I'm gonna be far less effective at it because of not being able to use my spells to enhance the martial part of my combat.
There are ways to gain strengths outside of spells. The blindness to see other solutions shows a dependence.
Graham is like, no, it's not a blindness. I'm aware that there's other ways.
Then seek
But
them
guess what?
out.
My style of combat is enhanced by magic. It's not that I can't fight without it, but it sure helps.
And you have been reliant on simply one style.
Graham is going to curse you.
Can he?
Yes. And a shadow slaps you that you can't avoid, and you take 3 damage.
That doesn't require a verbal component?
Nope.
Unavoidable 5 damage.
3 damage.
3 damage.
Yep.
Gotcha.
as basically like a shadowy version of him that only you can see basically slaps you.
Ouchie, ouch.
You see, there's the other method you were talking about. New strengths.
She's got a point.
Because like this is a strength I already had. Again, it's not that I can't fight or try other things, but again, I am at my best whenever I have both magic and a decent weapon.
Right? No denying
How
that.
does your curse do damage?
Maddening Hex. It does my my charisma modifiers worth of damage, basically every turn to whoever is cursed. But Graham will dismiss the curse on Kree. He's just like, you're getting slapped. Or you're getting hit with something.
A dog comes into the room. There's a loud eagle outside, along with a crying man and a bored-looking person.
Graham will get up and kind of excitedly hurry, hopefully hoping for good news.
Outside is your legal eagle, looking as radiant as ever, along with Snowy, who is biting into the halfling, who's crying, "I still have stop!"
Graham will move Snowy into the familiar pocket dimension for the moment.
Snowy takes a chunk with him, but vanishes. And the third person, who is new, seems to be a macaw.
Interesting.
A very, very colorful Aarakocra. Who takes one look at Graham and sighs. Oh, of course you stole it, you piece of fuck. Oh my god. Alright, so... do you want that destroyed, or do you want that finished?
He's like, what's gonna be the difference?
One, that turns into something solid, and I can take the curse off it. Or two, I take the curse off it now, and it vanishes forever.
It'll be like the finishing it one sounds good if the curse gets removed.
It lets it could let us take the curse off without destroying it forever. So do you have a metal preference? You look.
He'll be like
lightweight.
I just have a question
mithril.
though.
Yes.
This armor was stolen. This is out of character, right?
Yes.
Why
That
is the
armor
person?
was-
Why is the person more than happy to let Graham keep it?
Oh. He's gonna get his money from the
okay.
person who stole it, because there's an attorney with them, and he can tie them down as much as he likes, possibly for the rest of their lives, or until a sufficient amount is repaid. But of course there's going to be interest tied to this, proportional to the worth of magic armor. And as it was an unfinished product, he can set the price to whatever that he damn well pleases.
Oh my. That is evil.
It's the legal system for you.
Graham will also be like, also, was this armor supposed to just like latch on to someone? Because it did that like out of nowhere.
No,
Still trying to figure that out.
it's not supposed to make you silent either. So, if you want this finished, this is gonna suck.
Graham will, nod. It's like, I've had things that suck happen to me before. Let's do this.
Well, it seems you don't need me anymore, so I'm just, going back to my studies.
Right. Yeah, you come with me to my workshop and bring something you can bite into.
Go ahead, Richmond. Enjoy yourself.
Graham will, get like a stick or something.
Yeah, see, I can't take that off you, so I'm gonna have to finish it with you wearing it.
Graham is going to death glare the thief.
he is pale in fear and maybe some anemia.
Also,
it seems Snowy did not want to wait.
But yeah, Graham will follow.
Do you mind if I come with you?
Graham will
yeah,
nod that he doesn't mind.
I'm gonna come because he gets the feeling that Graham may need a healer.
That's why Graham agreed to. Is like, yes, please come.
Anyone else? You look religious, he says, looking at Euphoria.
Yes.
Yeah, you've got magic. Helpful magic. You can come too.
Very well. I will come.
And he takes them back to the workshop and produces some mithril ingots. And then explains to them that since this armor was put on before it's finished, he's going to have to finish with Graham wearing it, which means he's going to have to forge it on top of Graham. So they're gonna have to help him endure it.
Yeah, Graham's going to, bite down on the stick.
Would this not kill him?
With a paladin and a cleric, he could probably get out of this. With just some bruising.
Oh yeah, the armor will just be welded to his skin. Cheers, mate.
Oh no! It's fitting into the shadow that the shadow form it once held, but no. This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck.
Yeah, luckily Graham can't scream.
Well, before you start, I could enhance your physical constitution, at least.
Probably a good idea.
Cheers. You know what? Anyone got a potion of fire resistance? Do they sell those? Do they sell those here? I didn't check.
I don't know.
Risforn does.
I don't. Does Graham know about it?
Oh, absolutely not, but,
Then I guess it doesn't really help now, does it?
Enemy is also going to cast heroism on you, just so you can feel brave while this goes on.
I will
Right.
cast Enhance Ability, giving him an advantage on Constitution checks, as well as 2d6 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Let's just. Alright. Graham, give me 8 Constitution rolls with advantage.
Oh my, 8?
8. This takes a while.
Wait, oh, that wasn't with advantage. See, that's
He would have
3.
gotten 2 ones if it wasn't for the advantage.
Ooh.
Ah,
That's 4. 5. 6.
Whoa!
double 20s.
Oh my god.
7. 8.
Jesus.
9.
No. All you needed was 8.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Graham has pretty good constitution.
20 dropped to 20.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you end on the 8. Element, Euphoria. You end this with a few healing spells to spare, actually. You used a lot, though, and this takes about 4 hours.
Actually, it would end on the 22.
No, it starts with 17, 10, 20, 22, 22.
Doesn't it start with the 19 above that? That was with advantage?
No,
No.
it wasn't advantage.
Oh.
Oh.
You're right. I missed that one.
Where
I
he
guess.
dropped the 7.
His lowest score was just a 10?
Yeah. It was a little shaky towards the start of the second hour, but with your eyes on the prize, you endure. You endure well, and Element and Euphoria don't have to use literally all their healing, keeping you from developing permanent scars. As there is both a hot mithril on you and the pounding of a hammer, setting it in shape on your body.
Oh,
And-
Graham, you poor bastard, you.
And after this is all said and done, you walk out with still cursed, +1 mithril half plate. You need. As you walk out the door, one more constitution check, if you please, because you feel like your soul is tired.
Is that still with advantage or not?
Yes, no, you're
Okay.
still under their effect, I'll say.
Ooh, double
Oh
20.
my. You refuse to fall. You walk back to the airship without anyone's help.
Although Graham will absolutely collapse into his bed after this.
I didn't expect that to go so well.
He had quite a lot of anger to sustain.
All you gotta do is take off that curse, and I'll say job well done. Now about my 8,000 gold.
Sorry, what did you say, Euphoria?
No, that
Now time to go collect my 8,000 gold with 10% interest weekly.
Weekly? My god, the legal eagle is going to destroy the man. Also, the legal eagle is going to be rich on the lawyer fees.
You get the feeling that the Aarakocra may have gotten a slave for life. Legally.
I really didn't expect that to go so well. Graham endured that like a
Oh,
champion.
Graham is gonna be like, I still need to get the curse removed. Or moved on to something I no longer need.
That should be less of a problem.
One step at a time.
And technically now, Graham, your AC has increased by 2.
Yay!
From what you had previously.
What was your AC before?
17. Now it's 19.
Oh, we have the same. We have the same AC. Well, at least when I'm wearing my armor.
Yeah, I also forgot that that Graham has a ring of protection.
Oh, does he?
Yep.
Oh, neat.
But yeah, Graham is going to, like, pass out for possibly a day to recover both mentally and physically from what he just endured.
And are people letting Wristform just study through the night with a plink still every minute due to unforeseen Gregory?
Yeah.
Very well.
I mean, he's probably not going to be able to sleep anyways, so might as well.
Fair enough. Tink. The bucket grows heavy. The bucket.
No, he dumps it out every now and then.
Fair enough. With great success, the next day comes. You've done it. In some mad, crazed, half-conscious fury, you finally unraveled it. You understand the targeting. That strange targeting factor.
None shall see me. Though my battle cry may give
Why?
away.
Why is there light coming out of your window? Ah, of course, because you're a genius. It only took you 5 minutes. What is this mountain of coins next to you? And why are you so damn thirsty?
I mean, he had tea there.
You need more tea. Your teapot ran out some time ago.
But in a cacophony of thunder in the sky around, Risforn will go out glad and proud that he's figured it out. A little bit of his glee, manipulating the weather a bit. Suddenly there's a thunderstorm in the region. And yeah, he'll go get himself some tea without a second thought. Right now he's kind of running on autopilot, grabbing tea, and then he's gonna go he's gonna go sleep.
It's the morning. Graham, you wake up to Elena setting crackers beside your bed.
Graham is going to raise an eyebrow.
Oh, you're awake. I heard what happened. How about you just stay down a little while longer? Have some graham crackers and milk.
Graham will be like, just nod. Okay.
Just, yeah. And she'll leave the room, leaving Graham to his snacks.
Graham is not about to argue anything at this point.
Not that he can.
True.
Oh yeah, true enough. But removing a curse is probably not the hardest thing to do. You just need someone with the right spell. You just
True.
Alright, on this note, it is time for us to go ahead and end. Though we do
By
have
the way,
Stream
Grab, you do
Raiders
not
in
look
like
like a
10
mime
seconds.
anymore.
Oh, thank God.
No, it was finished properly. It looks like armor now.
Sorry, what were you saying, Richmond?
After the Stream Raiders battle, we will be finishing the stream.
Awesome. It was fun today.
Indeed. I feel like progress was made.
I mean, one of us got a free set of magic armor.
A lot of influence went into that one.
None to give it to him for free.
Not for free.
And not to make it magic. Like
Actually,
that.
yes. It was game-breaking influence for +1 armor.
No.
No? Oh, maybe I misunderstood. Oh, well, too late.
If that wasn't the game breaking.
Given everything that he went through, I'll say...
He didn't go through anything!
It was forged on top of him, Wristform.
He went through nothing.
Oh no, you're struck with amnesia, Wristform.
If that wasn't the game breaking influence, then what was it?
The game breaking influence was for him to be trapped in the cursed armor.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, thank you all so much for joining us this evening for Tales of Miraleth Dungeons and Dragons. I will be back tomorrow with more streaming.
It was just a major. Oh well, looking back, yeah.
Yeah, it was major, and it was just for cursed armor, not +1.
Graham would have never bought it.
I mean, it was kind of clear that it was just cursed.
Anywho.
Alright, anyways, thank you for joining. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We got links for our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, all those good things there on the website, as well as down in the description below. Thank you to my patrons, donators, and subscribers. It is because of you that I'm able to continue bringing these streams to you all. I will be back tomorrow, as I said. Do consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. That's the best place to support the channel and make sure that these streams keep coming. Though you can also share the stream with your friends to help out that way. But for now, thank you all so much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu. Have a great night,
guys.
everyone.
Night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.